substance. So far, nearly 40 exposures were reported there, and the problem is nationwide.
We are one of 55 poison control centers, and nationwide, other poison centers have been reporting a similar finding, and there have been more than a couple of hundred exposures nationwide to sodium azide in test kits.
Doctors advise parents to keep the kids out of reach of children, and when testing children for COVID at home, to make sure they are supervised in order to avoid any adverse side effects from
They stuck that Q-tip all the way up there. You see my eyes watering, huh? I'm crying for you guys, real. I'm crying for you. This is what we going through to get to y'all, to teach our people out here.
So Deacon didn't have a problem, you said?
Deacon have a problem, not with that snot that you got.
I don't have a problem.
Look at the snot.
I'm putting all the white men air.
That'll blow your mind. So step one, the basics. Our brains are made up of billions of neurons, cells with long, spindly arms that send messages via electrical sparks.
In a lot of ways, it's kind of like a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires.
Neuralink wants to connect our brains to computers, and now it's showed off a device reading a pig's brain signals in real time.
In some areas of life, bigger is better. But when it comes to microchips, smallness is boss. In May, a team of engineers at Columbia announced a new implantable medical microchip, so tiny it can be injected into a human body with a syringe. It's about the size of a single grain of salt.
Yeah, so I'll just bring in all them video because I'm about to go in on Joel's faulty breakdown of the mark of the beast. You understand? Just wake up some advice. It's very deep. So I'm about to make video, right, explaining it. And you see, if the man at IUIC was some type of watchman, right, them would have seen this thing, right? But you see, even with the little testing thing, them man made all those people in the video where the IUIC people take the job test. Those are some of the most popular members and leaders there. And they use them, man, to go up on video and make it look like it's cool to take the test. Even though it's all on the news that the test hurts you, right? It hurts you. That means you're not no watchman. Because some people are secretly going to get hurt. Because they said the threshold of this thing, right, is like 3 years before any and all effects hit you. That's why Joe Biden talked about the dark winter and all that. Because waiting on the toxin for hurt people. You understand? Well, I'm about to go into the true breakdown of the mark of the beast, man. The true breakdown. So let's get this, bro. And Joel, right? Cause we used to congregate together. One talk about pull up a man's sins in the comment board. But remember, bro, that David killed Uriah, and I'm not David, and I'm not Peter. But watch it, 1 Kings 15:5. Because David did that which was right in the eyes of the Lord, and turned not aside from anything that he commanded him all the days of his life, save only in the matter of Uriah the Hittite, right? So when you bring up a man's sin, right, like he's talking about making rap videos, right? When you bring up a man's sin that the man not even doing no more, bro, you come like Shemai, casting stones at David. Oh, you bloody man, you killed this, you took the Saul's house, you're bloody. Bro, that was a long time, bro. God, I'm off of that, bro, all right? Okay, like even Peter, right? Did not Peter in Matthew 26:69 and to 75, didn't he not deny Christ? Yahweh Shai, watch it. Verse 69. No, Peter sat outside in a courtyard, and a servant girl came to him, saying, You also was with Jesus at Galilee. But he denied it before all of them, saying, I do not know what you're saying. So Peter lied, and he denied Yahweh Shai, bro. What you mean? So-called Jesus, right? You understand? He said, I don't. Then he began to curse and swear, saying, I don't know the man. You see? So, yeah. People have fallen in this, bro. Matthew 16:18. But since Peter fall, Yahweh Shai said this about him. Matthew 16:18. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. So although Peter denied Yahweh Shai 3 times, bro, and lied, he's still gonna use him to build up his church. and the gates of hell can't prevail. Because Peter is not Yahushai. David's not Yahushai. I'm not Yahushai, bro. Yeah, I fell, but I'm not doing that no more, bro. I'm strictly on this, bro. Because Proverbs 24:16, for a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up himself. For a just man falleth 7 times, and rises up again. But the wicked shall fall into mischief. Because I fell, bro. You understand? And you fell in this walk too. You used to go to brothels and you're a porn addict, bro. You understand? But that's irrelevant. We're talking about doctrine that we're teaching people, man. And you're leading people to take the things. Take the job, take the test, take the chip. You don't care. It's people in the group already take the Vox in the IUIC group, and people in the IUIC that's taking the test up the nose. You understand? So let's get this in Daniel 7:23 now. Let's get what a beast is, right? Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it into pieces, right? So a beast, like the mark of the beast is the mark of a kingdom, meaning the mark of this ruling kingdom that we're talking about, right? It's not some beast that comes out of the water or anything. It's a beast as a kingdom that's going to be implementing this thing, right? Watch this. These are the 4 beasts that prophesy in Daniel. You had Babylon, Persia, Greece, Rome, right? Babylon was the lion with the wings. Persia was the bear. And Greece was the leopard with the wings. You understand? And then Rome was a converge of all of that, right? It used a dinosaur right here, but Rome was a converge of all that. The strange looking barefoot, lion mouth, leopard head, winged creature. You understand? So out of Rome though come another kingdom or beast, right? Daniel 7:24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them, right? And he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. So what's that talking about? We all know that's talking about America, the new beast, right? And it subdued 3 kings. It subdued France, Spain, and Britain. You understand? So watch it. Let me get Revelation 13 now, right? Let's get this, right? Because the second beast what we just read by, right? I saw them have them NATO, right? Watch this. Watch it. Here it is. Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. So this is America, right? The one that subdued the 3 kings. Cause the first one in Revelation is Rome, right? Like it said in Daniel. And I stood upon the sun, verse 1, and I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads, 10 horns, and upon his 10 horns, 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy, right? And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet was like unto a bear, and his mouth like as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and his great authority, right? So that's Rome, right? But watch this, we're talking about, and I beheld, verse 11 in Revelation 13, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. The 2 horns is Republican and Democrats, and he speak as a dragon, because American politicians say one thing, and then them go and do another thing, right? And this beast do wonders, right? That he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, right? Because that's why you're talking about your USA, NATO, and EU. Because the USA, when you see war popping off, right? When you see war popping off, you have these NATO coalition things, which is a thing of America, which is the biggest funder of NATO and the largest army in NATO. It's helping the image of Rome, of Europe, look good. You understand? It's making them look good. And they make the fire come down with the bombs and all that. Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying that to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. So America makes you worship Europe, because Europe is the beast that got wounded, right? Back in at the time of Rome. Rome was the beast and it get wounded. And then America come through with NATO. The atomic bomb look like, yo, the European man, them, every time we need help saving from some dictator that them tell we is a dictator, America come and Europe come. You understand? Worship the image that we should be able to work and marry gay people, and the image of the beast, man, the way of Rome lives, boy lover, drug addict, all of them things there. Right? So let's get into the mark though. Verse 16. Cause this beast, right, it's talking about this American beast though, right? It's he that causeth all, right? Because you have to understand, say, who, Gates, Fauci, these are American things, bro. These are American man them pushing this thing on people. You understand? So let's get this. Verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? So when it says all people, it never say every single person. Because if it say every single person, who I go get saved? Exactly. Kai, once you take the mark, you ain't at the lake of fire. So when it says all, it's going into the no, it's gonna, after that comma or the all, it's gonna say who is the all. So he calls it all, comma, both small and great, right? So let's get small and great. This is Jeremiah 16, right? Verse 3. For thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning the fathers that beget them in this land, right? So this is concerning the sons and daughters, mothers and fathers that's born in this land, right? Verse 6. Both the great and the small, right? So that's the great is the mothers and fathers. The small are the sons and daughters shall die in this land. They shall not be buried, neither shall man lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bars with them. So it's talking about people. It's talking about the stature of people. That's why up there, so before he get into the prophecy, he says who it's concerning: sons and daughters, mothers and fathers. That is sons and daughters is small, mothers and fathers is great. You see me? Both the great and the small shall die in this land. You understand? Because when Joel goes into the mark of the beast, it will say small and great is big nation, small nation, rich and poor, rich nation, poor nation, free and bond, slave nation, poor. He's like, yo, what the fuck you say the same blood clot thing, bro? Right? So if a whole nation is the mark of the beast according to Joel, then the whole nation will have to go into the lake of fire. But Ecclesiastes 4:16 say there is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in them. Surely this is also a vanity and vexation of spirit. So what I'm saying with this, right, there is no end of all the people. Not an entire nation cannot take the mark of the beast, bro. An entire nation cannot take the mark of the beast. An entire race, the Edomites, not even them will take the whole mark of the beast. The Moabites will not all take the mark of the beast. You understand? It's going to be people that don't. We need servants and slaves to build up the kingdom. People have to build up the kingdom, bro. Are you going to build up the kingdom? No. These people will build up the kingdom. And if them all take the mark of the beast and after dead, then who I go build up? Exactly, bro. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. All right. So let's go back to Revelation 13, right? So when we're in Revelation 13, right? No, wait there. We say small and great is talking about young people and old people. Rich and poor is talking about, well, you like me, you work a 9 to 5, or you like Kyrie Irving, or you like you exactly like a rich basketball player or something. Rich and poor, your monetary status, right? Free and bond, whether you have free liberty to go to work, go to McDonald's and order some food, or you're there in a jail cell, or you're there on probation, right? That's what it's talking about, bro. And now these types of people, small and great, meaning young and old, rich and poor, free and jail, we live in every country. Yeah, these sets of people live in every country, every nation. But it's talking about an individual, because it says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. That's you understand, the hand was single, meaning it's talking about single people. And then are in the forehead, it groups the wall of them together. They're small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right? And that no man might buy or sell save he had that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You understand? So the mark is an individual thing that's going to go to an individual that stops him from buying and selling. Now we see the mandates, right? And just because the mandates in America have been laxed in some places, not every place the mandate relaxed. And now they're coming back because they have the Supreme Court lady that's going to not veto it. You understand? So let's talk about the name of the beast, bro. Right? Because I'm telling you that America is the beast. You understand? That's doing this. Remember I tell you that, yeah, Fauci, Gates, the WHO are an American company, man. You understand? These are Americans that's pushing this upon the world. You understand? American high-end people. The upper echelon of America, right? So let's get this in Isaiah 14 and 12, right? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down from the ground, which didst weaken the nations, right? So Lucifer is not Satan, bro, right? Lucifer is not Satan. I'm going to show you the word of Lucifer, bro. Hold on. Let's get the Latin origin of Lucifer. So Luci means light, and fur means bearing. So the light bearer, right? So what does the Bible call the light, right? Proverbs 6 and 23. For the commandment is the lamp, and the law is a light, and the reproof of instruction, so that we have life. So when it talk about Lucifer, it means the light bearer, the law-bearing country. Which country upon the earth bear the law? America. Look upon her. Look upon her bearing the light of the law of the land. If America say you're violating your human rights, they must swoop in upon that with a NATO coalition. You understand? If they say you're a dictator, they must swoop in upon that with a coalition and no-fly zone. You understand? And where is United Nations run? Right? United Nations is headquarters in New York City. Right? That's it's America. America got the law. That's why America is Lucifer, which did weak the nations. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, them bomb them. You understand? Them sanction Iran, trying to keep them poor. You understand? Because them have the rule of law. That's why I bring up this earlier about the NATO coalition, which is led by America. You understand? They weaken the nations. You feel me? You understand? So then Joel and them might say something like, because they were talking about it's June and then no microchip. This June and no microchip. Right? But we see them have the injectable chips. Them have them have the injectable chips. Hold on. You see it? You see it? Cause Joel and them a couple years say it's June and there's no microchip. But clearly the chip is here. No, the delivery of the chip. That's why we talk about the jab. The jab it's rumored that the jab is a self-assembling chippy. You understand? That's why people going on. But the chip did it, bro. And then man, they talking about it's June and there's no chip. So no, there was another argument I saw Joel talking about the chip, saying, well, some people get the jib job or the chip in their left hand, their right hand, or in their forearm, right? So let's get into the hand part of the mark of the beast, bro. Because Ecclesiasticus Sirach 38 and 30, right? He fashioneth the clay with his arm and boweth down his strength before his feet, right? This is talking about a potter. When a potter make his clay, he uses his hands to shape the clay. But this is his arm, because in Hebrew back then, right? And this is Greek, this book is translated from Greek. In those older languages back then, when you're talking about your arm or your hand, you're talking about from your fingertip all the way up to your shoulder. It's all considered your hand or your arm. You understand? So it don't matter where you get the job. It's in your arm or your hand. You understand? It don't matter where in your arm or hand you get the job, you get the job. And it transfers throughout your body anyway. Understand? So Revelation 14:9, right? And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, right? It never say right hand in this one. Because it don't matter which hand. It's just his hand and your forehead. You can get the Elon Musk Neuralink, or you can get like the Sweden thing, right? What I'm having in Sweden, the chip for Sweden. Yeah. Or the Neuralink, you understand?
So I'm
Which
gonna
go
open
up in
up
your
PayPal.
head.
So
You understand? And this man said it was June, and he said that it didn't exist. And as we can clearly see, them man is not prophets because it exists. Because when Bishop Nate and Captain Joel never say the chippy when it was prophesied, them say, yo, we don't see a microchip. So what you talking about? Nah, so we prophesy about things before it happened. Because you're not a prophet, you didn't want to talk about it until you see for sure that it did it. Yeah, I know you're still not talking about it. You're talking about the mark of the beast is Christianity and embargoes. Bro, go suck yourself. So, it don't matter which hand, where in your hand, that you get it. You understand? And this is for, because he says that an entire nation can have the mark of the beast, bro. He says it's talking about nations and not individual people. So Revelation 14:10, right? The same, this is talking about Revelation 9, that take the mark of the beast. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right? So when you take the mark of the beast, you have to be thrown in the lake of fire. So Joel and Nate is talking about, well, the mark of the beast is talking about nations, right? An entire nation cannot be thrown in the lake of fire. You understand? The nations will be in the kingdom of heaven, building it up and being servants to the Israelites, right? So they cannot all be dead. And if they take the mark, they have to dead. They have to dead. So an entire nation cannot be dead. You understand? Well on. So Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Jesus, Yahushua, and for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received mark upon the foreheads, a mark upon their foreheads are in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushua Hamashiach 1,000 years, Christ. So the mark of the beast, bro, is something that goes inside of your body. That's what it is, right? You see in the videos from earlier what I was talking about, we see that the beast is America that's doing it, cause Fauci, Bill Gates, them America, right? And then they have the ID 2020-0606, which is that's the number the beast, bro, right here in verse 18. Here's wisdom. Let him that hath understanding quote the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and this number is 600, 666, right? And that is the patent number for all this injectable technology thing that Gates made, and Gates is American. You understand? That's why I brought out that Fauci and them, it's America, the second beast that do this, that cause it all to receive the mark. You understand? That's why I brought this out. It's the second beast. And that's what happened in America. Fauci, all of them that make this thing, bro. No, you think I'm not part of GMS, bro, and I never was. All right, I'm not a part of the GMS man them. The doctrine that the GMS man them is teaching about the mark of the beast is just the true one, that is the chip, right? And you keep saying, well, 1 year it's supposed to be the chip. No, it's the vax. No. You don't understand, and you're trying to use high school street man tactics to make sure that the young men and the women in your camp don't understand what the true doctrine, so you can keep power. But we don't want no power. Yahushua is gonna give the power out, bro. You understand? So the reason why some people say that the Vox is the mark of the beast. GMS man, them don't say the Vox is the mark of the beast. Stop saying that about them. I say that the Vox is the mark of the beast because I know that out there they have the technology. Look, watch it. They have the technology for the injectable one. You understand? That's why I know. So that's why I say it. You understand? They don't say it. I say it. I'm not a part of them. You have to stop doing guesswork, Joel. You're not a captain. And Nate, you're not a bishop, bro. If you did care about the people, you would have never let them take the thing up the nose. And you would never let anybody take the thing in your congregation. You understand? You don't have it. You don't have it. Yeah, you can teach the law. The Pharisees teach the law too, but you don't have the prophecy, bro. Not every man is a prophet. You have to understand that the prophet's been chosen since he said, let there be light. So yeah, that's the mark of the beast, bro. I did many video upon this. I just want to go in upon it a little bit.